Hey, art friends, we're going to draw a witch cutout today. Hadley does a better witch than you.
Yeah.
Yeah, for this activity, you're going to need a lot of art supplies, and we have them all picked out. Let's go through them really quick so that our art friends know what to have ready for this project, okay? All right, so you need scissors.
Glue sticks.
Yeah, glue sticks.
Just glue.
Yeah, or just regular glue. And then we also have markers, and we have a white colored pencil, and then we have a bunch of different colored construction paper. What colors do we have?
White.
White, green,
orange, black, purple.
Yeah, and we need all of these for the project. And if our art friends don't have these colors, they can use different colors. We're going to use green for the face, orange for the hair, black for the hat, and purple for the background. But then we also have this white sheet of paper that we're going to use for the eyes. So our art friends can pick different colors for those different parts of the witch that we're going to be drawing. Or they can just use regular white paper for all the different pieces and glue it together and then color it afterwards, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, so let's get started. The first step, we're just going to use white for the first step. And we're going to use our markers to draw the eyes, okay? So down here at the bottom, so we can save paper, we're going to draw one circle. I'm going to draw it pretty big. This is going to be for the inside of the eye. Good. And then you can do another circle on the outside of that. Oh, she's going to have big eyes. There we go. I like it.
I might not fit that.
That's okay. You can actually, because the paper is really big, you can just draw another one right there so you leave more space. There you go. Good job. And then you're going to draw that other circle that goes around it. Nice. These are going to be some big eyes. I like it.
Yeah.
And then we can draw another little circle on the inside of this one. And then we can color in the rest of it. Okay, now we're going to repeat those same steps for the second eye, and we're going to fast forward that so our art friends can pause it so they can do it also. Okay? Good job, checkers. So we got two eyes that are similar. I drew this one first, and it was a little too big, so I wanted to draw it again. So we can practice, right? Mm-hmm. There's no mistakes.
Yeah.
All right, so we got that part done. So we'll put that off to the side. Okay, now we're going to get our green sheet of paper, and we're going to draw her face. So we're going to start by drawing a curved V shape for the bottom of her head. And we can draw one side like this, so it's curved, comes down to the middle. And then we'll draw the other side of the V, so we'll be straight across over here. And we're going to draw the other side of the V that comes in to the point at the bottom. There we go. And she's going to have a pointy chin. I like it.
Yeah.
Okay, now we're going to draw the top of her head, and we want to make sure that this looks round. So we're going to draw a big rainbow line that connects one side over to the other side. You want to make sure that it looks like half of a circle. Good. Keep going. That looks good. Awesome. Good job, checkers. Okay, now we're going to draw her ears. So we're going to draw one line that comes out diagonally here. And then another line that comes out diagonally over here. Perfect. Okay, now we're going to draw a hook line or a J shape. Comes down for the bottom of her ear on both sides. Because her face is symmetrical, right? Mm-hmm. Same on both sides. Good job. And if we go too fast, what can our friends do?
Pause the video.
Yeah, you can pause the video. Okay, now we're going to draw a 6 line. A line that looks like a 6, backwards 6. And then a line over here on this side that looks like a 6. Inside of her ear. Good job. Okay, now let's draw her smile. And you can draw any kind of smile. You could draw a so-so face, an angry face. I'm going to draw a smile. I'm going to draw a curved line that comes all the way from one side of her face to the other. I'm going to put little cheek lines on the side too.
So.
I like it. So-so face. Good job, bro. That looks awesome. Okay, now we're going to turn our paper to the side over here. We're going to use this side of the paper for her nose. So we're going to draw a pointy kind of V shape again. Well, this can be pretty big. That's for the bottom of her nose. You remember when we did Frankenstein?
Yeah.
This is a lot like that project, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good. And then we'll curve in. Just do a little curve for nostrils on the side. Good. Good job. And then we'll draw an upside down U shape to connect those two. And that's for her nose. And then we can put a wart on there, a big circle.
Oh.
She's got a wart on her nose. I like it. Or a mole. All right, now we need to cut this out so that we can do the next step. Good job. All right, we can put the scraps off to the side. And we've got the nose cut out also, but we're not going to use that quite yet. So we're going to put the nose off to the side. We'll bring our orange piece of paper over, and we're going to use it horizontal underneath our witch's face. And this way we can use this as a guide. So turn your paper horizontal. You have it vertical, right?
Yeah.
So the reason why we do this is so that our hair can be wider. So we got our markers again. And now we're going to draw her hair, the design of her hair. So we're going to start over here on the top of her head. And we're going to draw a curved line that comes down over her ears all the way out to the edge of the paper, all the way out here. Awesome. Okay, now on this side, let's do the same thing. We'll draw a curved line that comes out over here, curves down, and out to the side. Perfect. She's going to look scary. Okay, now we're going to do zigzag lines on the side over here to connect that line down here to the bottom of her head. And then we're going to do the same on this side. We'll do zigzag lines. Connect the bottom. Oh, that looks awesome. Okay, now we can move her head off to the side, and then we're just gonna draw a line that connects these two. You could do a zigzag line that connects them, but this is gonna be hidden, so nobody will know, and it's easier to cut out a straight line like that. Mm-hmm. All right, so let's go ahead and cut her hair out.
Okay.
All right, checkers, and then the next thing we're going to do is cut out the eyes. So I'm going to go ahead and start doing that.
Okay.
All right, good job. You got the eyes cut out. Now we're going to start putting her face together, okay?
Okay. So
we're going to first glue down her head to the orange. So we can flip this over. Where's our glue? There it is. So put the orange, and then we'll put the green on top. So get your glue stick. And we're going to just glue down the top of her head. There we go. And then stick it down. So line it up so that the line that you traced matches down here. See how you had a straight line? Mm-hmm. There you go. And then stick it down. Perfect. Good job. Yeah, it went above. That's okay. Good. It looks awesome. Okay, now let's get her nose. And then we'll glue her nose down. And then I'm going to overlap her nose over her mouth. So she looks like she's got a really long nose. Okay, now let's get her eyes. And we can put these down. Now we put this little reflection in her eyes. So when we stick the eyes back down, we want to make sure that that reflection is in the same spot where we drew them.
Okay.
Okay, now we can put her face off to the side. And then we're going to make her hat. So let's get the black piece of paper. Then we also need our white Prismacolor. So we're going to have our paper horizontal so that the bottom of our hat can be really wide. So we're going to put a point over here on this side and a point over here on this side, and we want it really close to the bottom. So we got two points, and then we're going to connect them. So I'm going to turn it this way. Then we're going to connect a line all the way from one point to the other, and I'm going to curve it so it almost touches the bottom of the paper and then comes back to this side. Good job. Awesome. Okay, now we can turn it this way, and we're going to draw a line that comes in there, and a line in on this side. And that's for the bottom of her hat. And then we can make sure that that's going to look okay. So for the width of her head, I was looking at the width of her head and compared to the width of this. Good, that looks awesome. Yeah, so you could come in a little bit further so that it's maybe more closer to there. And then on this side, you can come maybe in further too. Good, that looks great. Okay, now we're gonna have a point up here and I'm gonna put it off to the side so their hat's a little crooked. I want it almost all the way to the top. Good, and then we're gonna draw a line that comes down, curves in. And then we're going to draw another line on this side that curves the other way. Awesome. Okay, now let's cut out our hat. Okay, now let's get our purple, and this is going to be our background.
Okay.
And then we're going to put the hat up here, but we need to make a hinge so that the hat can lift up. Okay, so we're going to cut a little rectangle out of our scratch piece of paper and cut a little small rectangle like that. Okay, and then we're going to fold our rectangle in half. Okay, then we're going to line up, we're going to glue one side first. So get your glue stick, put some glue on there, and then we're going to line this up with the top and middle of our paper. So you want the fold of the hinge to be up at the top of our paper. Good. Okay. And then we can glue the top of our hinge, and we're going to put our hat, glue our hat down to that hinge. So I'm going to have it overlap the top of the paper, but I also want the hat to be in the center. So we'll go like that. And then press it down. Yeah, that's a good spot. Good. Press it down. And then your hat should be able to lift up, but stay connected. Good job. That looks awesome. All right, okay, now let's get our witch's head. And then we're going to line this up so we can see where we need to put it. So we'll put her underneath the hat. And then I'm going to glue mine right about there. That looks awesome. So I'm going to mark a spot underneath here so I know where to do it. I'll get my marker. So you can move yours, you can move your witch head up a little bit further if you want, but it's up to you on how far you want to put it. So yeah, that's a good spot. So I'm going to lift up my hat and I'm just going to put a little spot right here so I know where to glue her head down. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah, that looks awesome. So then stick it down, press it down. The coolest thing about this project is that you can lift up the hat and ta-da! You can put anything underneath her hat. It looks really cool, like magic, huh? She's got a little pet mouse. It's cute. So our friends at home they could draw anything, right? They could put a pile of cookies underneath their hat or some candy. It would be a lot of fun to see what our art friends come up with to put under her hat, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, and we'll actually have steps for how to draw this mouse a little bit later. We hope you guys had a lot of fun making your witches with us, and we'll see you later, our friends. Goodbye. That's definitely better, dude.